Düsseldorf in der Philipshalle zum ungefähr 25. Mal und treffen Lemmy. Lemmy, the Philipshalle in Düsseldorf.
Yes, I understand.
Like your second home, almost.
Almost, yeah.
I think I've met you here more often than in any other place, right?
Yeah, we had a break for a couple of years, then we came back here.
Yeah. You played Cologne.
Yeah.
The last few tours.
Bremen.
This is the nicer place, though, I think.
Yeah, we used to play Duisburg too, didn't we?
Yeah. Once, yeah.
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 Bremen.
But this has tradition to it, this place.
Yeah, I know. It's
That's really
good
cool
old.
thing. Everybody's asking about, but you have to speak about is the new album, of course, The Wörld Is Yours, which is not out yet. I think in Germany it's going to be out in about 10 days from now or something.
I think so.
And in England, I think it comes out together with a magazine. And then
January, I think.
Yeah, or January. Considering the circumstances of the album, like Phil not being able to be there in person because
he was there for the second half of the overdubs, you know, but like some of it he had to do from Wales.
So was it very hard to produce this album?
No,
tougher
it was the same. It was about the same. I mean, Phil's really good, you know, and we understand each other very well, you know, after all these years, so it wasn't a problem, really.
Something nobody noticed is that he has a brilliant sense of humor, like a very dry English humor.
Phil, yeah,
right?
sure, yeah.
We did an interview with him for this special magazine,
Right.
this one, and it's incredibly funny. It's like the funniest thing I've read in years. It's awesome.
Oh, he's great, Phil. Like, yeah, you're a good double act.
Phil is one of your best friends, right? Yeah. And the guy.
You don't keep a guy you don't like for 26 years, you know.
Yeah. Oh. Probably.
Right?
There is no ballad on this album.
There's no what? Ballad?
No ballad.
No, we did that so the next time people can say, oh, you did a ballad, it's something new. Like they always do. It's really funny, you know.
Something I must ask you about is, do you know these guys?
I know Tor, yeah, but I'm not sure about this guy.
Jahr from Hamburg.
I'm not sure, I might know.
He works in a place called Remedy Records.
Yeah, I think I wrote him a couple of autographs, I think, to his shop, you know, and one day on the book.
And there's another guy we could have picked other guys too, but these were the ones that we thought were the most die-hard people.
Right.
But so many people coming up to you over the years. I mean, how can you remember faces at all?
Oh, you remember a face in the front row all the time, you know, like you think, wow, we've come 500 miles and he's still here, right? You know, that's really worth a laminate, right? You know what I mean?
It is, yeah.
There's not many people can do that just to get a laminate, right? He's there, you know, whatever.
One sad thing I heard was the story that happened in Leeds.
Yeah, it was outside the venue. It wasn't anything to do with the music, I don't think. It was rival mobs of guys, you know. One guy set fire to somebody's hair in the venue, and then afterwards he waited for them. You know, and there was a terrible scrap, you know. In the parking lot, I think.
Dangerous times.
Yeah, that was obviously going on before the concert, you know.
Did that ever happen to Motörhead before? Somebody dying at a show?
A guy died at a show in the Astoria in London once. He crowd surfed to the front and fell onto one of the supports for the barrier, you know, and broke his neck, killed him. That was rough.
Long ago? Long ago?
Yeah, about 10 years ago, I guess.
10 years ago. I remember one place...
A guy in New Zealand got stabbed in the ass once.
That's not too nice.
No, he wasn't sitting down for a while. We called the hospital, you know, said, are you okay, and all that, you know.
I remember one place, was that Scotland or was it England, crashing in because of the loudness?
Yeah. What was that?
Where was that? Was that Scotland or England?
Where?
One place that crashed in because you played too loud?
Oh, no,
when the walls came down or started to come down?
That was in America. That was the American Theatre in Cleveland, I think it was. And it wasn't because of the noise, you know, the place was falling down anyway, right? It was this whole theatre. We were playing and this box fell off the wall, fell right next to Campbell actually and nearly killed him, you know. We should have sued them, yeah. They tried to sue us for $18,000. I said, your theatre's rotten, fuck off.
I noticed in the last few years, more and more people came up to you and asked you to advertise for certain things,
Yes.
be it video clips, or be it beer, or be it. I think you even were mentioned in this thing that Alice Cooper did for a German record chain called Saturn.
Right.
Is there anything that you would not advertise for, that you said no to?
Probably
Or
lots
do
of
you
things.
actually say no to?
I haven't
most of
yet,
them?
but I haven't had anything objectionable yet, you know. I mean, a crisp beer. Yeah, I don't mind that.
No, that's and it's cool too. And it's
I
really
did
cool.
an insurance one a long time ago. AXA insurance.
Really?
Yeah, it's quite funny. But it pays very well, you see.
Anything else interesting they offered you to do?
No, not really. There's a couple of movies they asked me to be in that I said no to, you know. One where I had to go and film in the Swiss Alps for 2 weeks. I said no to that, you know.
What a brilliant idea.
Yeah,
What
really, yeah.
for? What for?
Oh, some movie about cavemen or some fucking thing, you know.
Great.
I don't think so, you know.
No. Hey, always a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks a lot.
Always a pleasure
Thank
talking
you.
to you too.
Thanks.